right after that. Thank you, Eric. Perfect.
Lights flash up the stage unbound, electric vibes in every sound. Stream flows fast where dreams ignite. This is the start, come join the ride. Streamology, the rhythm and play, feel the energy night and day. Melodies rise and hearts will soar. Step in the beat, leave doubts ashore. Both streams collide where we belong. Every click builds a daring song. Life's a canvas painted bright. Streaming stars, we chase the light. Streamology, the rhythm and play, feel the energy night and day. Melodies rise and hearts will soar. Step in the beat, leave doubts ashore. We defy time, we redefine. Sing together, future aligns. Vibes so strong they'll never fade. Stream the dream we've all portrayed. Streamology, the rhythm and play, feel the energy night and day. Melodies rise and hearts will soar. Step in the beat, leave doubts ashore.
All right, all right, all right. Hello, everybody, and happy Thursday. We are so excited to be here at Streamology. We've been having an explosive launch so far. You can leave all your doubts ashore, as the song just said, as Streamology is about to take wave moving forward. We're super happy to have everybody here tonight. I see some familiar faces on the call, and I see some that are new. And as I mentioned before, we're going to be hosting these starting next week, every Thursday night and Sunday. So we're going to post those times in our Telegram chat for those that are already AMPs. But we're going to get right into what Streamology is. This evening, myself and Eric are going to be here. Sometimes we have our other partner, Tony Farmer, who is the founder of Streamology on, but however, this evening he cannot join us as he has some family matters to attend to. So we are going to get started with the slide deck. Let me pull it up here real quickly and we'll go into it. And we have some exciting updates for those of you guys that are amps that are in Streamology. We'll talk about those updates and we'll share them later on in the presentation. All right, let's see here. Present. Awesome. So Streamology, guys, first, before we go into what Streamology is, what it's all about, I really want to, paint a picture here. Because what if I told you that with very little effort, over the course of the next 6 months to a year, you could be seeing figures like the ones you see here on the screen. This is what's possible with Streamology. We put together a super cool comp plan. Eric, myself, and Tony, we're all very much about making impact. And I've been talking to a lot of the big leaders and friends from back in the day and some people earlier today on the calls, because we're just back to back, guys, with phone calls, Zooms, lots of people showing interest with really big networks, tens of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people. And I really think that, we wanted to create something truly special and with very little effort and with just bringing something to people that already spend money on this thing monthly, right? They're already spending the money, but just saving the money is how powerful Streamology is. And if you look here, you can see with very low effort, for those that are new to the call, after a total year, you could be looking at $172,000 in commissions and $15,000 a month residual income coming in over and over again. We're going to paint the picture of what these numbers look like a little bit later on in the presentation. But before we get started, I really want to turn it over to Mr. Eric Melissa to give a little bit of high level of who he is and what he's all about. We'll go back to me, and then we'll get into a little bit more about Streamology. We'll talk a little bit about Tony. Eric, if you want to talk about Tony and your relationship with him and Golden Profits Academy, another business venture, we can do that, and we'll go from there. Go ahead, Eric.
Thanks, Brian. Yeah, my name is Eric Melissa. I've been in information technology engineering for over 20 years. I've owned a small engineering company and consulting for a biomedical company. I've been in 5 years with fintech, and I've always been passionate about the passive income model, right? Especially with crypto, I've seen a lot of these opportunities. And very, very promising. And some I've done very, very well at. And I would say 99% of them, people get hurt. And that's something that everybody that's involved here, Tony, Brian, myself, we've recognized that, right? And so one of the things I really want to strongly preface here or talk about is AI. AI is changing everything. And so you absolutely need multiple streams of income. And you need something that is tangible and that's going to be here for a while. And I really believe when we saw this streaming that was already existing for over 8 years and doing well, and Brian and myself came in and say, hey, we can partner a program with this, like an affiliate, or it's not even an affiliate, like a franchise model, right? Where you can make 6-7 figures a year by plugging into this, something that is real. And that's something that we're very, very passionate about. So this is where Brian is great with coming in and creating systems and scaling businesses. So he has that experience. I bring my knowledge with AI and information technology and also my experience in the field. And so it's just been a win-win scenario. One of the things is how I met Tony Farmer was I do gold trading. I learned gold trading, and he is I met him through that avenue, and we actually created a company called Golden Profits, and that's where we teach people how to gold trade. And a lot of people on here are well aware of Golden Profits. Well, that was another thing, is help people succeed by learning a skill. Well, he's had this streaming company for a while, so when he started talking to me about it, the gears started moving, and I was like, this makes sense. So we ran with it. And if I can tell you the amount of just in a short period of time of momentum that we have gained in the interest of what we are doing, I wish I could talk more about that, but that's going to be coming shortly. And if you know, you know. But I'm going to hand it back over to Brian, because he's certainly the more interesting partner here. And Brian, you take it away.
Oh, who are you kidding, man? You're pretty interesting too. But yeah, hello everyone to I don't know. I just want to introduce myself really quickly. I'm Brian Davis from Boston, Massachusetts, and Eric and I have been doing business together for 8 years, really heavily over the last 3 or 4 years. And as he said, we've been a part of a ton of different opportunities where we've seen some really great wins and we've seen some really great lessons, as we like to say. And we see a lot of familiar faces here on the Zoom, as well as throughout the opportunity Zooms that we've been holding. We really wanted to, when we saw the numbers, when the gears started turning, like Eric said, put something together that just made sense. And Eric and I just are constantly, hearing about so many different things from so many different people. For the last year and a half, we've been nestled into a technology project that's going to launch, in a few months from now. And we just, we had this come up, and if everyone could just please mute, or Eric, if you could press the mute all, that'd be great. But we had this opportunity come up because, like Eric said, he had a relationship with Tony Farmer. He's an ex-NBA player. He was for the Golden State Warriors and the Hornets. Reputable guy in the gold trading business with Eric. Has this Streamology business that he's brought to tens of thousands of people over the last 8 to 10 years that he's built it, and developed relationships and developed a product that really is an amazing product that everybody can benefit from. You walk down the street and 9 out of 10 people, have a thumbs up. So we saw a potential here to help take this from tens of thousands of people to hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people. Because when you ask a person up and down the street whether they're paying for some sort of streaming service or some sort of live TV, the answer is usually yes, because everyone's got their things that they like to watch. So we're going to get into, again, the whole overview here. I'm going to bring back up our slide deck and we're going to go through here one at a time. So Streamology is really about just that, right? Customized streaming, access to wide ranges of content. I like to say we have like 95% of all movies and all shows on planet Earth. I'm not going to say 100 because, there's probably something in weird languages and different things that we may not have on there, but anything that you can find, right? Streaming on any devices. We don't have any restrictions. We have multiple different device streaming solutions, and we also offer fast, affordable internet as well. So as we kind of go into it, we're going to go into what Streamology is, we've already covered, but we're going to get into more what are the products and what are the different things that Streamology has to offer to the marketplace so that you guys can understand what is this all about. And the first product that the Streamology has is the Streamology box. And this is literally the ultimate streaming solutions. And I know a lot of you guys, I've had a lot of questions over the last week and stuff. So I'm going to clarify it. I'm going to really be clear. Streamology in general has 3 basic things that we're offering right now, with soon to be many more as we kind of build it out over the course of the next year. But to start, we have 3 major things. And the first one is the Streamology box. And what this is it's a box the size of a wallet. And it's not big at all. And when you plug that in via HDMI to your TV, it's going to allow you to have access to customized apps and things that have been downloaded onto the box and programmed into the box. This is a Google certified box, and Tony himself flew to China to meet directly with the manufacturers to build this out. It's been multiple different versions over the years because, again, Streamology has been around for a while, and it is a really cool box. It's a one-time purchase for this box. And that's the amazing part. A lot of people are paying monthly for Netflix, for Disney, for Hulu, $10, $20 a month, whatever the case may be. Some people pay a year. I've got a Gaia membership. It's $100 a year. I just canceled it a month ago after hearing about Streamology. But you see, you have unlimited access to all these movies, all these TV shows, all in this one box. And a lot of people are wondering the legality behind it. We've got the legal timestamps to prove, and we've got all of that, and we've provided that to our AMPs this week because I know that question comes up a lot. But you actually have a Google certified box that allows you to get all of these services in one. So it's really an awesome, awesome product, guys. I'm going to actually go into showing you guys the product, but really quickly, before I do, now that I've described the box, if we could get some participation in the chat, how much would you pay for something that literally replaces all of your streaming services? And I'm wondering, how much do you pay monthly on streaming services currently? I'm going to take a second to walk to my living room while you drop that in the chat for me, and I'm going to demo the box live on my other device. So drop that in the chat. I'm going to take a little walk. Let's see it. How much are you guys paying monthly for your current streaming services? All right, we got some participation in the chat here. Thank you. $125, $100, Anthony. All right, yeah, around $100. A lot of people have 2 or 3, sometimes 4, and that's a normal amount to be playing here. So I'm going to take it over to my other device now that I am in my living room, and let's just see here. Eric, if you could pin my other device, that'd be great. As I stop sharing the screen on this device.
Yeah, let me find you. Let me see. Oh, here we go.
All right. Let's see here. I have to move the camera a little bit. Just give me 1 second while I adjust. There we go. So I'm going to turn on the box now. Kind of get off my menu home screen here. And this is what you're going to see when we first log into the box, right? It's a Google box, so it's just like any Google box, Android based. You're going to have all these different apps that are customly installed into, again, with access and rights and streaming rights all on the device. The main ones that I like to focus on, guys, for this, my kids love this, is the Streamio app right here. And then the other one I like to look at is the FlixVision. So you can just see, going into FlixVision really quickly here. Somebody wanted to watch Wicked last time. But you can go to the home screen and you can see right here. I don't know why I've got the bottom thing here. 1 second so I can close there we go. But yeah, this is the best app here. It's got all the movies, it's got all your TV shows, it's got everything that you could possibly need. It's laid out very well. But in order to kind of show you guys the expansiveness to this, we like to do, what's called Name That Movie. So I'd love some participation from you guys. We'll do a search, but you can actually see even down here, you have the Netflix, the Disney Plus, the Prime. And if you click on one of these, it's their entire library. Another question we've been getting often throughout the week has been, hey, what about my Netflix account? Am I logging into my Netflix account? What does that look like? No, you're not physically logging into a Netflix account. You just have access to the Netflix account library. And it's got everything in here. The new Squid Games, the old Squid Games. You go in, it's all laid out. Really nice. You can see here 3 seasons Squid Games right here, right? And we got over here, and you can see it laid out. So it's really, I'd love for some participation at this point as well. If there's anybody that wants to drop any movie, any TV show, we'd love to throw one in there and give it a search. I love to see if we can stump the service. Tyler Perry's Sisters. All right. The Wire. All right, let's see. I'm going to go The Wire. The Wire. Let's go up to the microphone. And there we go. The Wire's right there. We'll update later. I still haven't updated my box yet. Meant to do that, but we've been so busy back to back. And then you've got The Wire, all 5 seasons right here. Season 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, let's go back. Is the name of the movie for Tyler Perry's Sisters, or is it just Sisters by itself?
It usually says Tyler, like his movies are usually like Tyler Perry. I can't name, but that's usually how they start off.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry, Sisters. Oh, we got some Tyler Perry movies over here. You can see all the Tyler. That's maybe even better, because yeah, I guess his movies do start out that way. You can say Meet the Browns, Duplicity, but I don't see Sisters here, so we're gonna make sure we ask that. Let's go up here and see Tyler Perry's Sisters. Ooh, we may have stumped the box. Let's see.
No, it's on the screen, Brian. It's on the screen, Brian.
Where is it? Oh, I see it down at the bottom right. There we go. Yeah, I'm like juggling my laptop in my left hand, and I've got my clicker in my right. So bear with me as I perform my circus act. But I'm in my living room with the stand with my phone. But yeah, there we go. We got it. Cool. So you guys can just really see, it's got an expansive library. I just want to really quickly go back just to kind of show the other sections I like to go to. So I really do like the FlixVision, but where I like even more, and it'll just hit the home screen here. Well, not even more, but just as much, I should say. If I don't get it on FlixVision, the other app that we put in here that's customly downloaded in and that we have access to and we've got is the Streamio. So you go into the Streamio, and this is the other one that we search often with my kids. This has a whole expansive library as well. And it's really again, next level, guys. It's got all the newest seasons of Survivor. So you can get all the way up to season 48. It's right up till date right there. You can see February 26th, 2025. So it's this year, literally last month of the seasons for Survivor. So that's an overview of the box. I'm going to now go over into the other room and we're going to do overview of the TV service, which is up next. But really quickly, guys, after seeing all of that value, seeing the demo of the box, how much do you think you'd pay for something like that? You see that it replaces the Netflix. You see that it replaces Hulu. You saw the library. You saw the database. We went through, and we showed you what is the value there. What would you be willing to pay for something like that? What do you think it costs? All right, $99 monthly, $280 we got in the chat. Yeah, I mean, easily worth both of the both of those amounts. But let's bring back up my screen here for the grand reveal. But some of you guys already know the number. But thank you anyways for the participation. And we've got the current service prices. But no, you're not going to pay anywhere near that. You're going to pay $165 one time again. This isn't a reoccurring thing. This isn't a monthly thing. One time and you got access to that box. It's constantly going to be updated and enhanced. Google certified box. Often people ask, well, what about if I want it on another TV in the house? You will have to buy an additional box. This is a by device box. So that is something that we get asked often. We will be having tablets and things in the future that allow for more mobile solutions to get the same benefits of the box. I like to say the box contains all of the movies and all the TV shows. But then our next product, as we're going to learn about right about now, is Streamology's live TV services, which covers all of the TV shows, all of the news, all of the local news, all of the national news, all of the sports, the NBA packages, the NFL packages, all the hockey games, baseball games, all the popular channels, the MTVs, the Nickelodeons, the Disneys, the TBSs, all the premium channels, the Encore, the Stars, the Showtimes, the Cinemax, as well as all the pay-per-views, the UFCs, the Big Brother live streams I think I saw in there the other night when I was surfing through, and about 50, 70 channels, which I'll show you guys in a second as we demo it, that are really, really special and jam-packed with huge on-demand libraries here, as well with movies and shows, but not as big of on-demand libraries as we have over on the box, which encompasses more, but there are quite a few movies and shows as well on the on-demand library here. And the cool part is you get 1,000 channels and you can get it on 7 devices, whether that's your phone and tablet or smart TV, 7 different devices, 1 monthly cost, 1,000 channels. We're going to go into now the demo of what it looks like. This is a little bit of a screenshot of what it looks like on the phone. And I'm going to switch my screen over here, stop sharing this one, and bring up the demo on my computer in just a second as soon as I open the app. And we'll see, again, the interface, because I think that's important, right? Is that, I don't know, some people often, oh, I've seen one of these boxes before back in the day and whatnot. But the thing about it is it wasn't a Google certified box and it wasn't a box that was well put together like this. The design is really nice. And if we could get the mutes, please, thank you. And the design is really nice, but then also the experience is really nice. As you can see on my screen here, I don't think I can make it full screen, or I can. Let me see. There we go. Can you guys see that still? Thumbs up from somebody?
We can see it. Yep.
Cool. So the yeah, so you can see the design is really nice, guys. You got the featured movies here. Mufasa just came out. This is the, like I said, on-demand library. It also has Squid Games, but this isn't as an expansive on-demand library as the other, as the box. This is more so focused on the live TV. I go over to the TV here and you can see all the different categories that we've got. So you can see all the popular channels, as I kind of scroll through here. And it's really, really fast, which is great. You want to watch anything, like let's watch Stars real quick. You click it and then it's up.
So you keep a hold of it, no matter what.
Right.
And now you're concerned that that food has gone missing. It's the one thing.
All right. Couple buttons to click there to get out of it. But you can see, guys, it comes in really fast. It's got all the different sports channels, like all the different baseball channels, all the different everything.
Hey, Brian, speaking of sports, somebody's asking if about live sports worldwide, like rugby on Super Sport.
Live sports worldwide on Super Sport. I wonder if that's in there. That's a great question. Let's go over and see. Is Super Sport the name of the network? I can try to search Super Sport.
We do have sports on here.
There are sports on here, and here's the thing about more, I guess you could say niche sports outside of, I guess, American, NBA, NFL. There are some things that I saw inside of the, there are stations for like the Olympics and Bally Sports. I know covers a lot of different types of sports as well too. WNBA. But that's a really great question. I don't have the answer off the top of my head, but we can get back to you. I'm sure Tony knows, as he's really close to the
Yeah,
product.
I'll have to ask him.
We'll definitely have to ask him. But this is my favorite right here, guys, is like there's this whole section. I think it's like 60 channels. These are just stations that literally play these classic shows, as you see displayed on the screen here, 24 hours a day. You know, the Fresh Prince and Hey Arnold and Impractical Jokers and Law and Order. These are just movie channels. They play really good movies. These are Marvel movies, 24 hours a day. It really gets fun here, Seinfeld, Shrek. So there's a lot of value here, guys. Like I said, you also get all the local news stations. So I can see CBS in Austin, Texas, Carolina, Boston, all of the local news stations, all of the national news stations. There's just news upon news. And all the pay-per-view stations are down here. And it's just jam-packed value. And as we said before, you go into any one of them, it's a click.
No existe otro motivo para amarse a uno mismo. Porque tú estás lleno de amor, eres como una gran e inmensa.
I think I clicked the same thing. I clicked stars. Let's click Nickelodeon. These look like they're Spanish channels. Let's see what this is. Right? The stations, MTV.
No quiero admitir que sentía.
These must be Spanish channels. HBO.
¿Por qué hacemos esto? Tenemos trabajo.
Yeah, so we also have a massive, expansive Spanish library as well. Other Nick stations that are at the beginning were the English ones. You can see, guys, it's a seamless experience in terms of
Against the Red Wings tonight.
going station to station.
Choice
It's
of color,
fast.
well, all color.
It loads up no problem. Got some Canadian news in here. There's global stations as well.
What about NESN?
What'd you say, Eric?
NESN.
Nesson, yeah, Nesson's a good one. That's up here, sports channels in New England. We do have Nesson, yep, and I passed that earlier. Let me go to it. You just go to sport, and then in here, I believe it's Nesson. No, it may not be in this. Oh, there it is, right there, Nesson.
Than what we expected, but we kept fighting. Obviously,
Boston Red Sox fans, that's my neck of the
they
woods.
were huge, but I think the walk before the stolen base,
Yes,
putting
just
Hammy
like
to run there, and put pressure on the pitcher, probably got a good pitcher hit for Willie, just being at first base.
Yeah, you talked about Willie.
You see, that's the ease of the TV. What about cricket? Is cricket a station? Let's see. Cricket's a station. We'll type that in. Cricket.
I think he's talking about the game, but are you talking about the sports or are you talking about the actual channel?
Oh, maybe the sports cricket. Yeah, I'm not sure cricket. So here's the thing with the box. There is a sports app on the box, and that sports app on the box has a lot more expansive sports as well that you can watch live TV as well on the box. But the sports on here, I think, are primarily focused on the main ones, although I have seen things like pickleball and stuff on the Bally's channels, and I've seen some obscure, I've seen horse racing, I've seen poker tournaments and stuff on some of the sports channels that are down
Of rain.
in the selections. So yeah, guys, that's the overview of the TV. And to kind of now get back into the presentation, I'm wondering, How much do you think that's worth? I mean, for those of you that's already got a chance to try it out, I know I've had the chance to try it out for the last, I have a fun story. My dad just got it this week. He just came online. He's saving $200 a month in his cable bill because he's been trying the service because I gave him one of my 7 devices and he's loving it because it's fast, it's categorized. Yeah, 125 bucks a month easily for something like that. I mean, you're looking at the competitors and you can see here, guys, I mean, YouTube TV is $69 a month and you're only getting 100 live channels. And Hulu over here is $82 a month, $95 a month, you know, for some of their packages. Down at the bottom, Xfinity, you know, starting at $74 a month for people that have it up here. I had Verizon Fios, like it's all 70, 80, 90, $100 plus a month for this. And you don't even get, you can see the most expensive package down here with the HBO and the Stars is 185 channels and it's $154 a month. That's 185 channels. We have 1,000. So super. And things like Mufasa were on the on-demand library. You want to get Mufasa right now, that just came out of theaters. It's probably going to cost you like $20 to rent on one of your cable services or something for a special, or even on Amazon. But instead of renting that for $5, $10, $20, that's right there in the library. And there's no charge for things inside this on-demand library. It's all included for one price. But we're not going to charge you $100. We're not going to charge you $60. We're not going to charge you any $65. We're going to charge you $59 a month for the live TV. And that's a value right there. Everyone that sees it and everyone that gets to experience it, you guys just get to see how fast it was going on my computer. It's just as fast on your phone. The picture's nice. People really love that value for sure. So really awesome product. The last
before we move on, there's a couple of questions just to address before we move on to the internet.
Yeah.
So Rona, you asked if this is global, like local news in South Africa. That is on the box. It has on the FlixVision has all the international channels on there.
Yeah, the box does have a feature in the FlixVision for international channels. And those are at the discrepancy of those networks being able to stream via the box. So it's not as a fast or a trusted service as our $59 a month TV thing, because there's some of the countries that, depending on connections and whatnot, aren't included. But yeah, there are international channels that are able to be viewed on the box in one of the apps that's installed over there. But the ones that we showed here, there's a couple international ones, I think Canada and the UK. But mostly just local here to the United States and Canada, and I think at Mexico as well. There was some Mexico news stations as well.
And then as far as technical support, if something should break, I mean, I think Tony says that there's virtually almost no reports of that, but
but technical support, you know, Tony and his wife have been running this business for 10 years. And they have a whole team over there. Tony's cousin's there. They have a shipping business with Amazon trucks already, so they know what they're doing in terms of logistics and support. So any technical problems with the box, anything at all of it's able to be covered 24 hours a day. We're here for you guys. And we have the teams that are being built out that are continuously going to have to be scaled as we continue to scale. But the good news is Tony's been at this for 10 years, and we've got those positions in place. Should this day come, he's already trained people up over the years that are ready to rock and roll into those positions in order to scale. And we've also got some really big people looking at us, let's just put it that way, that are going to be pouring some resources into the scaling as well. So this is going to be really big. Yeah, we'll have all the support you guys need. Our dedicated team, 24 hours a day. We got a bunch of us. So closed caption is available on the box and the live TV subscription. Yes, I have put the closed caption on for both. Yep.
And you don't need both the box and the live TV service, but people often get them both together.
Yep. Exactly. You can get the live TV on 7 devices. It's just an app. There's no box needed. Or if, you know, it depends on what type of TV watcher you are. I like to say there's 3 types of TV watchers. There's the people that are just watching TV, live TV. That's your sports, your news, and your live events. That's who would be the avatar, anything that's watched on live TV for. And then there's people that watch TVs and shows and streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, Disney, and all those. And then there's people that watch both. So there's, we've got something for everybody. Some people, are one or the other, and some people are both. Do you have voice input in either the box or the television channels? Is there an app available for me to use with my iPhone? How could someone who's totally blind use the box or the television service? That's a really great question in terms of blind. There are voice features in terms of what I just did on the demo back then. And there are, abilities to search within those libraries, but I'm not sure of any sort of assistance for blind. That would be a great question for Tony. Unless Eric, you have any idea from a technical background perspective on something that I'm unaware of for blind people.
No, we'll have to talk to Tony. That's a good question, and we'll have that addressed.
Yeah, that is a great question. Thank you so much, guys, for engaging tonight, giving us some fun ones. We're here to help. Tony's really close to the business, but me and Eric are still learning more and more every day. I'm playing around constantly with the box because there's little goodies baked in all around in there. There's so much to choose from when it comes to content and selection. And yeah, they're really awesome products. I had the box for over a year with 0 issues, says Anthony in the chat. So just kind of tried, tested testimonies. We've had several of customers, happy customers that have had it for years that we've had the luxury of being able to talk to, and some of you guys coming out here and supporting us, which we appreciate very much. The last product that Streamology offers outside of the box and the live TV streaming services is Streamology Internet, because we are actually a authorized sales agent for Frontier Internet. Super fast, high-speed internet services, in-home Wi-Fi with strong connectivity. And it's pretty affordable for the amount of speed that you get. This is a great, anywhere from $29 a month to $129 a month for 5 gigs. I actually think 5 gigs right now is going at $109 in some areas last I checked. This is great for somebody that's going to drop the Verizon or the Spectrum or wherever they already are, start to go with an arm and a leg. Let me just get Alan muted there. Eric, please. There we go. Perfect. And yeah, this is perfect for people that just want to drop their already existing carrier and just get the internet mixed with the streaming services of the box. Really is all the entertainment you need. So it's an all-in-one package, and we've got plans, and we've got a team also for that will get on the phone and set you up for an appointment to get installation for high-speed internet in-home Wi-Fi solutions. So that's the third and final product that Streamology offers. It's not required. Again, it's just nice to have. Some people have built teams knocking door to door, all sorts of different things that you can do to build your business and to be able to offer your internet and your streaming services and your live TV. The sky is the limit in terms of creativity, from renting out conference halls and hotels to be able to put on live demos and so on and so forth. Tony's done a lot of things throughout the years, from watching parties to being featured on iHeartRadio and selling a ton of the boxes, and also being invited to be on the QVC, but declined respectfully. So really, guys, the sky's the limit with what's possible here in terms of building this business and providing value for something people are already spending money on a monthly basis. Here are the states that are Frontier Internet is available in. So if you're in one of those states, then like me, I'm in Massachusetts. I'm not on here. But if you are in one of those states, you can just check availability to your address within that state by simply typing it in on the Frontier website. And if you're eligible, then we can set up a time to get somebody out there and install. So I'm going to go now into Eric, give myself a little break so I can sip some water. We're going to go over the business and revenue opportunities and kind of go over what it is all about and how you guys can plug into what we've got going on here with Streamology and get access to the program that we put together that has the 6- and 7-figure potential, we believe, for everybody that just sees this for what it is and makes the same connection in the light bulb as me and Eric have. So go ahead, Eric, take it away, man. We're going to introduce our ESP role.
All right, give me a moment here. Just I thought I had to zoom in. My vision isn't the best, but I zoomed in a little too much. So let me see here. Here we go. All right. So we have our I guess our introductory position, which is a entertainment service partner. But for right now, what that is that would be one level. right? A one-level affiliate. And right now what we're doing is we're allowing people to actually come in as an AMP, which opens up 2 levels. But let's just talk about the ESP so you can understand that. So starting April 21st, everyone who joins Streamology will have to start as an ESP, right? And as an ESP, you have to get 50 sales. Once you get 50 sales, then you go to become an AMP. But for now, when you join us, you automatically will start off as an AMP, and we'll talk more about that in the next slide. So there'd be an affiliate activation fee of $100, right? You can sell the Streamology TV, the internet, the devices, and you earn a direct commission on every sale. Then you could unlock the AMP. And then after, let's see here. Again, we talked about the 50 sales. There we go. So here's the commission for the ESPs. And see, we really structured this. We want people to win. So we could have heavily created this plan so it was more benefit to the owners. But this is, we call it partners because we are partnered together, right? And this is something you can plug in and do very well. We've had people that are not enthused about streaming. I'll tell you what, I wasn't enthused about streaming because I don't really use streaming much. I do things like mostly educational, and I don't really watch much TV. But once I understood the power of what we had put in place and what the streaming is and how it's very, the high customer loyalty retention rate, that got my attention. And that's what's getting our partners' attention now. So with the Streamology box here, you can see you're going to have on the first level, you're going to have $15 one-time commission. And then the box and stick bundle, which is a limited time only. Our sticks have a greater Wi-Fi reception. So they're a lot more powerful than the Fire Sticks, but those are going out. There's only less than 100 of those left. And those are bundled together with the boxes for $225, and you make $20 on there. Then there is the different Frontier internet services, depending on what speed people get. It's fiber optic. It's very, very fast. And you can see that it ranges from $25 to $100. And then we have our live TV service, which is our flagship. And this is where you can really build something that's viral because people want to save money, any way they can. And so, especially on streaming, if you talk to somebody about their streaming services, it's like they got 5 different services running, it's just crazy. So it's $8 per month. You want to go to the next slide? All right. So this is where everybody has the benefit of starting right now as an AMP, and that opens up 2 levels. But normally, if to qualify, you would have to do 50 sales. And then what we do is, we want people that really want to build this and that are going to be involved with their, with their partners, with the team that they're building. So they just have to build, all they have to do to retain that AMP is do 30 direct sales a quarter, right? So we've made it very, very achievable and sustainable for people that really want to build something. Let's see here. So you got the 2 levels unlocked. You also have exclusive access to trading strategy and marketing resources. We're constantly adding things, to it. And let's see here, access to the shares and the profit of the company. So that's something that we will talk about, founder shares, very soon here. But yes, that would give you access to that. We're going to make it so that people, if they want to get an override on every sale, they can do that, and we're going to highlight that in a little bit here. So AMPs, you are the heartbeat of our growth, and very very instrumental. So we want to pay you as such. All right, we'll go to the next slide. Let's see here. So real quick, I just said a lot here, so I just want to, Teresa, if there are 30 people on the live streaming service, monthly, does that count for the 30 sales? Well, that would, oh, so you're saying like as far as the residual? So we want people that are like 30 new sales, per quarter. So we're just saying per quarter. So as you're building your business, I think that'd be fairly easy to do. We're always going to evaluate and see how things are going because we want people to win. But as of right now, that would be 30 new sales, and that would be if that would be 30 new, live stream service, that would qualify. Okay, so let's go over the commissions here. So this has two levels. So your level 1, you're making $30, and on your level 2, you're making 15 for the Streamology box. For our limited time box and bundle, you're making $40, and then on your level 2, you're making $20. And then on the internet service, from ranging for your direct, you're making $50 to $125 per sale. And then on the commission, it's from $25 to $100. And then here, the live TV service, you're making $10 direct from each sale. And then on your level 2, you're making $5. I mean, that's very, very powerful. Any questions on that?
Awesome. We really like to open it up. Yeah, any questions about the AMP or the ESP program?
I think people are excited just to get out there and start selling 1,000 of these because people want it.
If there are 30 people on the live TV streaming services, does that count for 30 sales?
Yeah, I answered that question already. That was where
Awesome.
Again, for a quarter, you have to have 30 new sales as a leader, right?
Yep.
And we're just talking, so that's literally 10 a month.
Yeah, I think he's asking though, like, because people are on live TV on a monthly reoccurring basis, what if they're existing live TV customers?
Yeah, and like I said, Brian, I think we said, new sales, but we could always address that, revisit that as we see how things are progressing here. If it makes sense that we have to, change that a bit. But as of right now, they're new sales.
Awesome. All right, so we'll go and we'll continue along now here, guys, to paint the picture of what's possible and kind of re-highlight those numbers that you guys saw earlier on the screen.
Yeah, and Anthony, that's correct. You'll earn $10 residual each month for each customer that keeps the service month after month.
Yeah. Am I the only person that asked this services would be accessible to blind people? Follow up with me. Yep.
So-
we will follow up with you, Rod. Absolutely.
Well, we got to find out who brought you here. If somebody,
Go ahead, Eric.
yeah, you can send your contact information, or that's fine. If you want to send it to us directly, I unfortunately I don't really understand what. Let's see, Bobby Jones.
Bobby Jones.
Oh yeah, Robert Jones. He just joined. So that's through Joe.
Yep.
Yeah,
Awesome.
we'll get that information and we can pass it along.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll get it from Tony. He'll know better, and we'll get that over to Joe. All right, cool. So going into what's possible, guys, we've kind of painted a projection here. This is the, what's possible with just the box and the Frontier internet. We painted a couple different scenarios here. We really do feel like, as a leader and or as a person that really wants to take this seriously, it's easy to probably get one sale, and maybe even if you're a little aggressive and you're going to town and you're pouring some money into some marketing, you're an influencer, you've got following on any of the major platforms. We've got some bigger influencers that are actually interested in this. You could get anywhere to 2, 5, 10 sales a day. You can see what's possible here. If you were to do that with the box and the internet up top on your directs as an AMP, one sale a day for 30 days is going to be in a month. let's just say $3,150 in commissions if you just got one sale each of the internet in the box. And you can see that that could scale down, to like two sales a day. You're looking at $6,300 in commissions if you do just get 2 sales a day. And this is the potential of commissions, but then they take it one step further. As Eric said, we really wanted to make something that was sweet, where you could build a team, where we could all really get excited about the potential here. And having a team go out and be able to build 2 shows the following data down below. Now, we tried to keep these numbers very conservative because we wanted to, we'd rather under promise and over deliver in everything that we do. So we put the projections for 25 ESPs or AMPs. It doesn't matter. You could have other AMPs underneath here as well. 25 people and them getting 8 sales a month each, which is just 2 sales per week. I mean, 7 days went by and they only helped 2 people save on their streaming services because everybody's got a streaming service. And so you see here the conservative projections that we've got, that would be 200 sales in a monthly period of time. And you would have made $13,000. And you can see if you scale up to 250, that could be $130,000 number there, or even $52,000 in commissions with just small teams of 25, 50, 100, or 250, making 8 sales a month. You could cut that in half, right? That could be also a team of 12 people making 16 sales a month, one every other day, right? With just 12 people that, that are going to get excited about helping people save on something they're already spending money on every month, which is those streaming services, right? So this is the potential here, guys. And then we want to break down the live TV, which is my favorite part, because there ain't no income better than passive income, as we like to say in this space. I know everybody loves that. And for those that have been a part of passive income programs before, they're excellent. Nothing is quite better than just getting money to your mailbox without any effort besides that initial acquisition, which is great. And this can really, really build, guys, with the live TV. You guys saw me demo it on the night's call tonight. It's fast. It's a nice product. It's really good. And it's honestly addicting. I'm not a TV person. I don't really get excited about TV, but I've been in there. Last night, my daughter was over my house. We're watching Full House at like 1 o'clock in the morning because she woke up, and it's 24 hours a day channel. Like, it is a cool service, guys. It really is. And you can see here on your direct commissions, if you just did 1 sale a day over the course of 6 months, you would be earning $1,800. That's somebody's mortgage payment right there for a lot of people on a monthly basis. And all the way, well, maybe not with inflation today, but, Massachusetts, definitely not. But in some states, absolutely. But, if you get up to 5 sales a day, you'd be making $9,000 a month in residual income if you did 5 sales a day over 6 months. To help people save on their live TV bill that they're already paying YouTube TV, they're already paying Hulu, way more than what they would pay for this, and they get way more when it comes to content and when it comes to channels and when it comes to value. And then you can see down below where it can kind of get crazy when you go off of those same projections of just 25 ESPs doing 8 sales a month, just 2 people a week, saving them money on their bills over the course of 6 months. If you had 25 peeps doing that in your team, you'd be making $6,000 a month in residual income overrides from that team. If you dedicated yourself to, 2 sales a day, and you had a team of 25 doing 8 sales a month, that'd be like $10,000 a month. That's $120,000 a year. And that's how we say the power of creating a 6-figure, if not 7-figure business is real here, guys. It's not phony business. It's not rocket science. It's just helping people save money on existing things that they're already paying money for. You can see how crazy it gets if you are a bigger leader or a bigger influencer when you get 250 peeps, ESPs down here at the bottom. And if you did 250 people just making 8 sales a month, or 125 people just making 16 sales a month, 1 every other day, after 6 months, you'd be making $60,000 in residual income on a monthly basis. And that's the power of Streamology right there. That's the power of the comp plan that we put together. If there's any people inside the chat that have questions, I'll kind of pause real quick right there. I know I've been talking for a bit. Where do the commissions get paid to? That's a great question. Eric, do you have the answer to that one?
So where do the well, yeah, we have the ability to
Direct deposit, right? All the other different things that we do. Is it
yeah,
Zelle?
yeah, all
Cash
the
App?
common ones, yeah. And
Yep.
we may even do crypto with Coinbase. You know, we're looking at that.
And commissions come out weekly and monthly. It's monthly for the TV, and its commissions are weekly for when the internet commissions come through and the box commissions. Yep.
And then yes, do we earn commissions from products purchased that we do not have? That yeah, I mean, if you for example, like that the bundle, right? The box and stick bundle. Let's say you didn't purchase that, but somebody did buy it, you'd earn a commission from it. I mean, we highly recommend that you have, at the very least, have a box and the live monthly subscription service if you're going to be an AMP or a partner with us.
Cool. And as far as if an ESP is making 8 sales, wouldn't they be an AMP? Yes, they would. As soon as they hit 50 sales, they become an AMP. You can have AMPs under an AMP. That does not matter. You can have ESPs under AMPs as well. I do have ESPs as the language down here, but it's ESP or AMPs can be underneath you. Once your team does start to hit that status. And that's what's fun about this, right? You can celebrate your team when they hit AMP status. You can host your own calls if you're somebody that likes to build teams, or if you're somebody that's been in this space before or has a community, because I know a lot of you guys have that. Eric and I used to have a community of a couple hundred people, you know, but it's tens of thousands of people outside of that with all the other communities that we collaborated with. So yeah, it's a really great opportunity for you to build a team and to celebrate the milestones of this really awesome comp plan that we put together. So super, super cool. Any other questions for you guys before I move on to the next one? All right, cool. And then we get back to this. This is the sheet that we tied it all together. It's just a little bit more expanded out from the beginning where we showed the snapshot of what's possible. And it really just shows, you know, 25 ESPs again, or AMPs, 8 sales a month, 2 per week over the course of a year, you know, and then yourself just making 1 sale a day. You would have made $172,000 in commissions and $15,600 per month off of just 25 people doing 8 sales per month and you just doing 1 a day. This is what's possible. Or 12 people doing 16 sales, right? So like you can see the comp plan is super powerful, guys. We didn't want to but wait, there's more. There's always more. There's always more. We really wanted to make it super special, and Eric and I, you know, we have our passion projects and the things that we love and that we love to do every day. And the technology project that we've been working on full time for the last 1.5 years, and Eric's got Golden Profits. We really just want to build value and make our circles nice and strong and have the financial freedom as a collective to be able to go out and do what we love every single day, which we feel so blessed and so much gratitude in our hearts to be able to do that. So we put together some super cool milestones that incentivize, but also you know, sort of give you guys the opportunity to go out there and see the world too, with some travel milestones that we've got. You can see down below, if you hit 50 internet signups or 100 live TV signups, we're going to give you a 5-day, 4-night cruise for 2 people. You're just going to have to pay for your flight to go get down to the cruise port, but that's yours. If you get 100 internet signups or 150 live TV signups, you're going to get a 3-day, 2-night trip, all inclusive to Mexico for 2 people. You're just going to have to pay for the flight to get down to Mexico. And then the last but not least, we're going to give you at 200 internet signups or 400 live TV signups, we're going to give 8-day, 7-night luxury trip to anywhere of our 3,500 destinations worldwide for 2 people. And we're going to give you an $800 flight allowance to top it all off to help you with the flights to get there. You can claim all 3 rewards. Your team can claim all 3 rewards. This is a super cool opportunity for us to be able to give out something and to reward you guys for these super cool milestones. So super excited to bring that to the table as well. But we've actually gone one step further, and I'm going to pass it over to Eric to talk about, he teased you guys a little bit earlier with the Founders Club, but Eric, go ahead and let's tell them about what else we got lined up for them.
Absolutely. Yeah. And this is what I'm really excited about. This is where these are for people that really want to lock arms with us. And so with this, you override any sale that comes in, you're going to make a part of that. So we've allocated 100 shares of this founders pool, right? And so part of that, you're, like I said, you're going to override every sale that comes through. You're going to get a Streamology 1 box. You're going to get 1 month live of the TV service. You have your exclusive founder share. You're also a lifetime AMP membership. You do not have to qualify to become an AMP or retain your AMP status, right? Because you have shown that you want to be a part of our company, and so we're rewarding you for that. Also, the VIP Business Accelerator program, you're going to get personalized coaching and networking with us. And then there's also, we're going to have founder-only events. We're putting together a founder-only group. And that's where, when we have like any strategic things that are coming along, like if our plans and strategy, we're going to be sharing with you. So you'll be the first to know. And then we have our founder trip set in Q4 of 2025. So this is ideal for visionaries, that people that want to be a part of something. Again, like I said, we have some serious interest from some big organizations that want to take us into their fold. So the Founders Club, how long have we been open now? Less than a week. Dates, things are going by so quick, but
It's been 5 days since our launch of the Founders Shares.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so very short time, and we're already only have 79 shares left. So we expect it to go pretty quick, and each share is $2,500. We also give you a founder box that is full of some very nice goodies to commemorate the occasion and the partnership. So yes, they are going very fast, and you can purchase those going to streamologyinc.com under shop. I want to preface though, if somebody did invite you, make sure to get back with them, and they will give you their referral link. And then here already is our current founders that we're very grateful for, that locking arms with, and I know they are happy to be a part of this. I think we have a few founders on here.
Absolutely. So nice to see you guys, and really we've got a lot of interest, and we're excited to be on this journey together. There's a lot more. I do expect the founder shares will probably be sold out before April's over. So definitely grab yours while you still can. Here you go, Eric.
Yeah, so you can see this is where you're going to get an override on any of this goes into the founders pool. And one of the things that we are going to be creating is that we want to have, if you're a founder, that you're going to see the sales coming in weekly, if not daily. So that's something that we're currently in development with. But you can see here on the boxes that there is $5 that's allocated, to the box, as well as for the internet from $5 to $15, right? And then our live service, we're putting $2 per service per month into the pool. So we took these projections. They're very conservative. We think that we can surpass this, but we're looking at hold on, my vision here. See, that's $500,000 in Streamology box sales, which is 100,000 units sold, as well as 100,000 live TV service. And then what is that? Let's see,
It's actually 60,000 live TV. Yeah.
Well, I mean 100. Well, I meant 100,000 live TV service, but you're talking. Yeah. Then there's 60,000
the internet. Yeah.
In the internet, right? So that founder pool, we hit that goal, and we believe we could hit it and go beyond it. Is $1 million, right? And from each share, if you buy one share, that return is going to be $4,000 a quarter, right? If you buy 2 shares, that's going to be $12,000 a quarter. So you can see, it just goes up. We have people that have bought multiple shares because they can see how profitable this could be. All right, let's see here. I can't see the bottom of it for some reason.
Oh, you can't? How about now?
There we go. Okay. And then if you buy 5 shares, that's 12,500, but then you're looking at $30,000 a quarter, and that's 52,500 in commissions.
Yeah, and this is just with conservative projections of 100,000 boxes and 100,000 live TV services. I mean, I think that, you think about the math here, and we project to have somewhere around 200 to 400 AMPs within the first 2 months. And it doesn't take much, for that many people to get to the 100,000 number, especially for some of our larger influencers and leaders that have networks that span hundreds of thousands already. Some of them span tens of thousands, some of them smaller hundreds. But really, guys, like we've talked about throughout this entire thing, it's not just about the numbers and hype. This is about a tangible thing that people are already paying for on a monthly basis within their households. And we're just here to help save them some money and get an excellent service with something that's been built out, tried, tested, and true since the last 8-10 years under Tony and his wife and everything that they've put into it. So we are inviting you to partner with us. It's an exclusive opportunity to come in at AMP status because, again, starting on April 21st, 2025, all new Streamology partners will start as ESPs. We wanted to invite and give everybody here that's at the beginning a warm invitation to be able to help unlock 2 tiers right from the get-go. And then at the beginning of the quarter, April 1st, 2021, that's when it all kicks off officially when it comes to the founders shares pools, when it comes to the exclusive, what's it called? The quarter for the requirements of the 30 sales per quarter and all of the different metrics that we've talked about tonight that were quarterly metrics thus far. I just wanted to put that out there for everybody. But Eric, why don't you talk about real quickly here, the costs of partnering with other companies as opposed to what we're going to go over in just a second.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, this is like having a franchise without the franchise fees. I mean, we're talking about less than $250 and you have a 6-7 figure business. And all it takes is you just plugging into it. Where you can see comparatively here, you have School of Rock, where you would have to put an investment from almost $400,000 going up to $600,000, and then Anytime Fitness from $3,000 to $42,500. And there's logistical things that is to take into account. We're talking about a business that location doesn't even matter. It's really just word of mouth and talking to people. You can market however you want to market with funnels, ads. TikTok is blowing up, Instagram. However you want to market this, you can market it. Made This, which is $50,000 to $68,000. And again, for very, very little to get started here, and you have your own business and you're off and running. So we're really excited about that. And you can see, and once we have the affiliate fee, it is going to be about $350, because if you're going to start with why wouldn't you have the product? You wouldn't want to just be an affiliate and not have the product. That just people need to know that you're using the product.
Absolutely. And you'd be lucky to clear 6 figures with some of those franchise models too up above. I mean, which is just, again, all the overhead that comes with renting and all that. And
Teresa, you brought up a good question. You said, "Well, now get a share." You mean like as far as are we going to allocate something to the founders pool with
yes,
new services?
Yes, we will. Yep. All new products that come online will come up with a new allocation for founders. Great question. Awesome. And so yeah, we invite you guys to partner with us as an AMP. There are 4 ways to get started today, but starting on April 21st, there'll only be one way, which is for $100 to join. But right now we're offering a promotion now through the 21st, and you guys can offer this promotion as well on your Zooms. Again, if you're a leader and need us to help co-host, or if you're hosting one, even let us know. We'd love to peek in on one of them, and we can all learn and grow together as we build these out. We are open to creating amazing presentations for spreading the good word. If you guys want to collab on presentations, just let us know. Me, Tony, or Eric are happy to, work this together, because truly we want to all win and we want to see us all win. But yeah, you can buy a Streamology TV box right now for $165. That's another way to join as an AMP. Buy 1 month of the live TV at $89. It's normally $59. We threw 30 more bucks on there. This is the cheapest way right now to join as an AMP. It's only 89 bucks. Or if you buy one of more or the founder shares, you're also going to, be able to be an AMP. And also, I don't know if it was mentioned, but I think it may have been, but you're going to get one of the boxes as well as 1 month of live TV with that founder share. So you're going to get the best of all worlds with the founder shares. And again, they're going quickly. So super, super excited, to be able to do that. Again, as Eric stressed before, we want you to get back to the person who sent you to this call. If you want to become an AMP tonight, or if we sent you here, if you're part of our network within our circles, please scan the QR code or go to streamologyinc.com and enter in the password AMP2025 money sign to get into the AMP and to buy it, unless that's been removed. Eric, has that been removed yet? Or
I think you can go through shop as well, but
also go through shop. But yep, if you need a password, that is the password, and we'll send out this recording to everybody who's attended so that you can have that on file. And yeah, that's how you get that there. For our existing amps as well, we'd like to also provide you with our marketing assets. We realized the last call that we had, we put up the wrong QR code. Thanks for bringing that to our attention. This is the right one. You scan here. This brings you to our marketing assets. We have this slide presentation. We have the graphics, the logo, some stock images. We have the legal, how's this legal question that everyone has. We've got the whole breakdown on that, multiple page document format. And we've got our Telegram logo, QR code, along with many other things that are inside there for resources for you guys who really want to take charge and build your business. And we really love the team that we're putting together here. And yeah, I think that wraps us up. We're going to open it up for questions, because I know that we're a little bit over the 1 hour and 15-minute mark, which is where we were at last time. And we'll see if we can beat our record next time around. But who's got some questions? Anything else? Feel free to drop it in the chat. Come off mute. We're all here to help you guys out, and we just want to thank you for for coming out tonight and spending some time with us, because we really enjoyed it. All right. Any questions?
you're all ready to get started. Where do we sign up?
Yeah, everyone's ready to get started. Cool. Well, let's go ahead and do that, and we're here and happy to help. Any questions, please direct them towards us. Thank you all again for coming out. And we'll see you again next Thursday. Actually, Sunday. Sorry, Sunday evening. We'll drop that in the Telegram chat for those that are already in the AMP program. We'll be doing Thursdays and Sundays for these opportunity calls. And then starting next week on Wednesdays, we will be doing our AMP calls for our existing AMPs, our training calls, our live training calls, where we can update you guys on important updates coming down the pipe for back office and things of all natures of that such. So yeah, super, super exciting, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all, and have a lovely night. Take care.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Good night.